Senator De La Rosa, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, Karen, at good morning sa ating mga taga-subaybay. Good morning, bro.
All right, Senator, what do you make of the impeachment complaint filed against the Vice President?
Well, they can do it. Nobody's stopping them. If they want to do it, then go ahead. Go ahead, they can do it. Wala pong problema.
Okay,
That's a constitutional process, no? Then let the process go.
okay, all right. So right now, there are 16 complainants, but they've invoked 24 articles of impeachment. Marami po ito under at least 4 grounds listed in the 1987 Constitution. And a lot of the issues, the Vice President has not fully explained, and it has a lot to do with the confidential funds, how she spent the confidential funds in the DepEd's office and the OVP. Ano ang reaction niyo doon, sir?
But to start with, no, alam naman natin na sinisingle out nila yung Office of the Vice President. For what? Alam natin what is the motive behind. Kung gusto nila nga talagang seryoso sila, maimbestigahan yung confidential funds na yan, they should start with the Office of the President. Office of the President, Vice President, lahat ng mga opisina, lahat ng ahensya that are receiving confidential funds. Inspeksyon niyo na gusto. Kaya confidential funds, kung niyo, imbestigahan niyo na gusto lahat. If you are serious really to curb corruption, no? Sabi niyo corruption ang gusto niyo palabasin dyan. Tingnan natin na lahat-lahat na. Parang once and for all, we have to stop this confidential funds issue. Otherwise, dapat hindi na ito initiate to confidential funds kung hindi ito gagawing confidential. Dapat walain na natin ito. Kung yan ang pinaka-issue nila na ginagamit. Tatanggalin na natin dapat yan. Pero alam mo kung sino makikinabang kung tanggalin natin yung confidential funds na yan, yung mga intelligence funds na yan. Ay yung mga NPA, yung mga komunista, yung mga makakaliwa na talagang yan ang nagagamitan ng ating intelligence funds, yung mga kalaban ng Estado. So ngayon, sino ngayon ang nananalo? With all this brouhaha. Tumatawa ngayon yung CPP, NPA, NDF dahil ang sarap ng buhay nila ngayon. Free ride sila ngayon sa situation. Kaya ito,
Senator. Now, Senator, I wanted to ask you, you were a member of Congress, the Congress, all of you actually, of course, approved it, right? Ang totoo naman dito, kung magsisisihan buong Kongreso, ibinigay yon kay Vice President Sara Duterte, sa totoo lang. Tama,
Yeah.
no? OVP, 600 million, DepEd, 150 million, roughly 750 million all in all. My question is now, do you believe that Congress should have given it in the first place, given that the OVP and the DepEd are civilian agencies?
well, kaya nga tinatawag na contingency fund, that is
Confidential.
for confidential funds. Confidential funds for civilian agencies. Kapag sa military at uniform agencies, intelligence funds. Ko lang yan, semantics lang yan, Karen, but the purpose is almost the same.
Okay, and looking at it now, did of the Vice President need 600 million pesos in confidential funds?
In the first place, bakit binigay yan sa kanya? Bakit binigay yan sa kanya? So, mandato niya na pag binigay sa kanya, she has to use those funds. Andiyan yan, binigay sa kanya. Otherwise, sa next budget hearing, isisingilin siya ng kuha. Bakit hindi niyo ito nagasto?
Okay, now the Commission on Audit has flagged the Office of the Vice President a few times, the latest, saying that she has questionable expenses for her confidential funds amounting to 375 million pesos. I know you, being an ally of the Dutertes and the Vice President, doesn't this alarm you na hindi niya sinasagot gayong pera po ito ng taong bayan?
Anong hindi sinasagot? Hindi sinasagot ang opisina niya, yung kuha, kung paano nila di-disperse yung confidential funds? I don't think so. Yung kuha audit report is not final. Yun kasi binabasihan ng nag-imbestiga ng mga taga-Quadcom. Yung kuha audit report kuno. Alam naman natin lahat yan. Yung kuha audit report is temporary. Temporary yan. At yan ay audit report lang yan na inire-remind ka na ganito ang obserbasyon nila. Then, it's up for you to make up for whatever deficiencies that your agency has failed to do. So, i-make up mo yan at the end of the year, mag-clear mo rin yan. Lahat naman ng opisina, halos lahat ng opisina meron kuha audit report. So, hindi po yan final. Kung gusto ninyo talaga na magkaroon ng magandang investigasyon na walang bahid ng politika, no? Let the kuha do their job. Let the kuha do their job. And for all we know, everything will be settled kapag ang kuha nga mag-imbestiga niya lahat-lahat. Walang halong politics.
I mean, just looking back, the reason this all started was really because of the budget process, right? The Office of the Vice President was asking for an increase in her budget. And when there was a hearing, it was revealed. All these things were revealed in time. So it started first, let me ask you this, for the DepEd, she refused to answer questions, right? For the proposed 2025 budget. Kumbaga nagsimula naman ito because of a budget hearing.
Nagsimula yan, Karen, no? Nagsimula yan hindi dahil sa hindi pagsagot ni Sara. Nainis lang siya doon sa mga tanong na yun. Pero nagsimula yan dahil meron talaga motibo na siya ay uupakan dyan. Meron talagang grand scheme of things. Meron talagang malaking design. There is a grand design to demolish her. Kaya doon kagad ginamit na nila yung mga magkakaliwa. Pagdating dyan sa confidential funds na yan, at tuwang-tuwa naman itong mga kaliwa na gamitin sila dahil alam nila na yung mga funds na yan ay karamihan dyan ay nagagamit agad sa kanila. Look, yung sa DepEd, paano ginamit yung ibang confidential funds doon? May programa doon na yung mga kabataan ay talagang ginagawa ng summit para educate about the evils of recruitment, na shady recruitment ng mga makakaliwa. So sila ang tinatamaan, mawalan sila ng membro kapag ang mga kabataan ay na-inform, na-educate about yung recruitment nila, panglilinilang nila sa mga kabataan. So ngayon tuwang-tuwa naman itong makakaliwa, ginamit sila doon. So gamitan lang yan, Karim, gamitan yan.
Isn't that a bit, simplistic? That's the excuse for the DepEd funds, but then the OVP, it was given to safe houses where the rentals were quite expensive. No explanation. Acknowledgement receipts of people we don't know if they exist. Names like Mary Grace Piatos. Names like that where you cannot find these sources. No explanations on details essentially on these alleged homes that were used for witness protection.
Alam mo, Karim,
Satellite office spending.
confidential nga eh. Confidential nga eh. Ano bang gamit ang confidential kung ipagbubulabog mo lahat ng mga tao na ginamit mo, lahat ng mga safe houses na ginamit mo? Ano pa bang gamit ng confidential funds na yan? Sabi ko nga, huwag na nyo ibigay yan kung ayaw ninyong, kung talaga gusto nyo bulabugin lahat. Huwag na nyo ibigay yung confidential funds na yan.
Okay, so you said that there's a motivation, a demolition job against Vice President Duterte. I want to ask you, with everything that's going on now, will the Vice President run for the presidency in 2028?
Too early to tell, Karen. Too early to tell. At saka yung ginagawa nila, too early to demolish a person. Alam naman, nagbubumirang sa kanila lahat ngayon yan eh.
In what way?
Ang taong bayan ay galit na yung mga taong bayan. Silent majority.
Paano galit? I wanted to ask you, Senator, paano galit ang taong bayan? You have the Vice President going live saying papapatay niya ang Presidente, First Lady, ang Speaker kapag daw namatay siya, etc., etc. It's quite shocking for the Filipino people to hear a Vice President conduct herself in this manner.
Alam mo, yung mga ganyan, no? yung taong bayan, hindi naman bubo ka rin. Alam nila kung ano nangyayari ngayon, kung ano ang endgame nito. Alam na taong bayan yan, hindi naman mga bubo ang tao ngayon, lalo na sa may social media na tayo ngayon. They are very much informed, kaya yung mga tao tahimik lang yan, pero kahit na magsurbik ka rin, makipagpustahan ako sa'yo, magsurbik ka, ano ng sentimento ng taong bayan ngayon, di ba? Galit na galit na, the more that they found on VP Sara, na isang babae, na wala nang kakampi, siya na lang mag-isa, the more nagagalit ang taong bayan. Hindi natin maglukuhan. Magprangkahan lang tayo. Magsurvey ka, pumunta ka sa kalsada.
Okay, now with the NBI investigation, so during the last probe, she did not appear and they've reset it to December 11. Do you think she will appear?
Well, it's her call. It's her call kung gusto niya mag-appear. Nasa kanya yan. Kinakaharap niya yan na issue, no? Nasa kanya yan. She's not stopping NBI from conducting its investigation. Wala namang problema. Kung pupunta yung NBI sa opisina niya at mag-imbestiga doon, wala problema. They can do that. So, wala po tayong issue dyan. Wala pong problema.
Okay, so let's shift it a bit now just very quickly. The ICC, the International Criminal Court, has put up a website and is now crowdsourcing, right? Stories of extrajudicial killings or their stories of the Duterte drug war. So this is evidence gathering against the Duterte administration, which may include yourself, online. What do you make of the ICC's latest move?
Go ahead, make my day. Go
Pero
ahead,
pa rin, sir.
make my
Pero pa
day.
rin.
Yes, go ahead, make my day.
Okay, what has changed? I remember I interviewed you before and you had said you were afraid and now you don't seem afraid anymore.
Afraid lang ako. Sabi ko na nga masyado kanyang kinapitalize yung sabi kong afraid ako na pag ako'y nakulong, hindi ko na makita yung mga apo ko.